Thank you for choosing our Patio Heat channel. I'm Steve. We provide tips and information to extend the enjoyment of your patio project. Our videos give you a knowledgeable overview prior to investing in your outdoor heating equipment. Whether you are a professional or owner builder, we provide specific details for optimum heat coverage for your application. Post a comment or question, or for developed visual designs, send your request into designs@patioheat.com. We're here to work with you. For over 30 years, patio heating is the bedrock of our business, expressing what works best. Now let's get heating. Okay, so let's see what this dimension on this particular project is. So dimensions I have are 19 feet this direction, 12 feet this direction. I have a ceiling height of about 10 feet off the finished floor, and I'm not quite sure if there's a beam over here to here. And we also have a ceiling fan. I have that ceiling fan at 9 feet 6 from this outer edge here into the center point of the patio, and also from this direction here I have 6 feet 8 inches from the inside edge of this wall here to the center of the fan itself. I have it at a 7-foot diameter fan, and so let's take a look at what we can do to mount some units in here. Also, just a quick note, I have a seating arrangement just like this. It's 9 feet this direction, and I'm not quite sure if these seats are over here or not, but that's a potential seating position as well. Also, I put this door at 3 feet out. This is going to be important to show the layout of where the heaters can actually go. So let's go ahead and look at some of those options. First option I'm going to look at is placing a CD5224 mounted on the ceiling so that we can keep it from dropping down an additional 6 inches. If we mount it on the ceiling at a 30-degree tilt, and I actually have this at a 20-degree tilt, so from straight down 20 degrees up, and then we want to make sure we have 18 inches of clearance over here. You can see that, you know, with this mount, you're using the OEM mounting bracket at that 20-degree level. We're not hitting this beam up here, but we are just touching this wall here at 18 inches away. So now the other thing is that we are in the clearance zone for the fan itself. Let's put the dimensions back on here for a moment, and you can see that we are penetrating that. If this fan blade is steel, then it's considered non-combustible, and this can work. If it is combustible, then we are not meeting the clearances, and therefore we could not place the heater over here. But in any case, let's look at the footprint of heat. I do have it centered within the same point of the fan itself, the heater, and you can see that the footprint is fairly wide enough for essentially the couch over here against the wall. You know, would it be warm enough over here? It would be okay, but not always in, you know, cooler temperatures. Just because of the fact that, you know, the heat is really maintained for 10 foot away from the heater elements themselves. And if you're sitting more than 10 feet away and you're at the, you know, maximum throw, so this is not going to be as comfortable as this would here. However, would it work? It may work, as long as we don't have that issue with the combustible surface of the fan blades themselves. So let's turn that off. I'm also going to turn off the dimensions, and let's look at another option. And the other option would be, could we use the these are the CD5224 5200 watt units at 240 volts, and I have them mounted on the ceiling. I have them at, I believe, a 12-degree tilt, so straight down 12 degrees out, and you can see that there's a very good overlapping rays. We are not centered within the patio structure. What I have here is the center of the heater itself. see if I can pull that up here to the wall, not the beam, but the wall itself. I have that at, let's go over here real quick, and I have it at 4 feet 10 inches to the center point. Now, could we move it over slightly? Yes, but if we went to the center point, we're not going to be heating up this sofa area over here very well. But let's just see how much we could actually move it. And let's go with maybe 12 inches here. And that is probably, again, not good enough. I would probably want it a little bit more. You know, let's just go with a 6-inch. So now we're at 5'4", and I would say that would be the most ideal, you know, pushed away from this wall. I'd probably like it where I had it before at that 4'10" mark. And yeah, so let's go look at one other option, or one other issue that we're looking at. And what it is again, this is a combustible glass door. I'm assuming this is a wooden frame. If it's not combustible, then that's okay. We could move this heater back to, you know, a few inches to the left here, because we are in the clearance area of that fan blade again. Let's go with the dimension again, and you can see that we're penetrating this area over here of the fan blade. So what I've done here is I've taken the, you know, because of this 36-inch dimension here, I'm going to go ahead and plot another measurement here, and we'll take it to the center point of the heater, and we'll take a look at it from this perspective here. And we have it at 4 feet 5 1/2 inch from the center of the bracket, 12-degree tilt. And you know, if we were to do this, you know, what I'd probably recommend is, you know, over here, you know, we're meeting that clearances, that 18 inches of clearance here, but over here we're off about 5 1/4 inch. So if we were just to offset the fan and this other heater at approximately 5 1/4, 3/4 inch, so say 5 3/4 inch, then I think we're going to be okay with regards to the clearance. And visually, I don't know that you're going to see that this is off center in the patio, but now we're meeting all the clearances that we need to meet in order to do that. So you can see now that the fan, let's go ahead and just change that dimension here. I'm going to go from the center point of the fan itself, and let's see if we can grab that, and we'll go out to, let's actually go to this edge over here, because that's the edge where we're kind of working off of. And so that is at 9 feet 11 3/4 inch, and that will meet all clearances if we were to do something like that. So again, I think this footprint of heat is much better than the first option I showed, but we do need to make sure that we're meeting clearances. So all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you'd like us to review your plans, send your information into designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve, and please, if you would, tap that like button. We don't advertise, not monetize. YouTube does not promote us unless we receive a thumbs up from our viewers, and we really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Have an excellent day.